Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. The last few days have been a real roller coaster for HIMS and HERS. First, we saw the stock shoot up almost 18% in a single day after the announcement of hormone replacement therapy for women, which includes care for menopause and perimenopause. That news immediately sparked talk about a potential short squeeze. As we know, HIMS is a heavily shorted stock, and when the price starts rising, shorts often have to buy shares to cover their position, which pushes the price up even more. But just 2 days later, the stock dropped about 25% from Wednesday's high. So, what happened? The main reason was that CEO Andrew Dudum reposted a message from Antonio that mentioned the start of a possible short squeeze. That move triggered a lot of criticism. Many accused Dudum of caring more about the daily stock action than about HIM's long-term business. Things got worse when the very next day, Dudum sold around 175,000 shares. However, and this is crucial, that sale was part of a pre-scheduled plan. It was automatic. Dudum has been selling a small number of shares every month as part of this same plan. He still owns about 10% of HIMS shares, worth over $1 billion, and that sale represented just 1% of his holdings. The criticism came from the timing, reposting the short squeeze excitement right before the sale, which made it look like a form of optical manipulation of the price. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with it. Many great CEOs have a deep resentment toward short sellers, people betting against the company they poured years of effort into. We have seen this before with Elon Musk and Tesla, or Alex Karp with Palantir. For example, Elon reportedly stopped talking to Bill Gates once he found out Gates had shorted Tesla. So honestly, I think that frustration toward shorts can even be a great source of motivation. The only thing that caused the controversy here was the timing of the repost and the sale the day after. But again, it was a pre-planned sale and a tiny fraction of his holdings. Now, about the short squeeze itself, could it really happen? I recently watched the movie about the GameStop squeeze in 2021, and by the way, I think it's a great film, and I think IMS checks many of the boxes needed for a short squeeze. Its fundamentals are improving fast, with new verticals launching one after another. There are tons of shorts who have no idea what IMS actually does. They think it's just another telehealth company selling GLP-1s, and there is a huge community that loves and talks about the stock. The only difference between IMS and GameStop is that IMS is truly an exceptional company. Behind all the noise about the squeeze, what really matters are IMS fundamentals, which keep getting stronger. The biggest news from last week, and what everyone should be talking about, is the launch of the menopause and perimenopause vertical, and the fact that HERS, the women's segment, is on track to deliver over $1 billion in revenue next year. That's incredible. IMS projects $2.3 to $2.4 billion in total revenue for 2025. So, the idea that HERS alone could generate about 50% of that the following year is fantastic, especially considering that IMS originally started as a platform for hair loss and erectile dysfunction treatments for men. This shows IMS' ability to keep expanding its platform with new verticals and reduce its dependence on the original core business and GLP-1 products. As I've mentioned before, IMS will continue launching new verticals and at an even faster pace. At the start of 2026, IMS plans to introduce lab testing. This will bring an enormous amount of new data to the platform, and more importantly, that data will allow IMS to serve customers proactively, not just react when something goes wrong. As we move further into 2026, IMS is also planning to enter the longevity and preventive care space. Lab testing plus longevity will transform IMS into a proactive health platform, a place people use to monitor their health and prevent problems before they even appear. IMS has already hinted at plans to bundle regular lab tests and personalized treatments into a subscription. And honestly, I have a feeling this could become the most valuable subscription in the world, the one that keeps you from getting sick. To wrap things up, I think there is a lot of unnecessary noise around IMS right now. This whole debate about Dudum's repost and his share sales is just another example of price action detaching from fundamentals. The IMS thesis remains completely intact. The management team is exceptional. They continue to execute flawlessly, and despite these small moments of drama, they have always been transparent. I believe HIMS will become much bigger than it is today, offering the most valuable subscription in the world and delivering more value per dollar spent to customers every single year. The future looks bright for HIMS, and with a market cap of just $11 billion, not only am I holding my position, I might even add more. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.